Hi everybody, this is Axe Reacts, and we're back again with episode reactions of Fairy Tail. Today we're moving on with episode 222 and going on from there. Last time, guys, if you saw our last video, it's basically it was a couple filler episodes, but I kind of said at the during those episode reactions that it's always great to have episodes like that here and there because it gives them a great opportunity to showcase some characters that you don't normally get to get featured in the main the main arcs and the main plots and stories and everything. So we got to learn a little bit more about Biska, Asuka, and her family and everything. We got to learn a little bit more about Juvia, and from Juvia, kind of how her room looks, which is quite comical. And then a bunch of other people's rooms, like Lockie came to mind, like, oh my gosh. I'm a big Lockie fan as well, so I'm like, oh my gosh, wow. So I got to learn a little bit more about her through that little scene, and but it was just fun, guys, overall. And then the other episode was Natsu and Lucy trying to gather some ice, so they just had some bonding moments in there. And it wasn't anything too crazy, but it was still fun to see. So I have that video up now in the cards, guys. You can check out if you haven't yet. And we're gonna move on today, guys, with episode 222. We have a couple more episodes to go before we begin the Tartaros arc. I believe there are 5 left, so we're gonna do about 3 this video and 2 the next video to kind of close this out. But I'm excited to kind of see what happens next. So without further ado, guys, I just want to say really quick, thank you for watching and hanging out with me today. Please give the video a like if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel for more Fairy Tail reactions. And we just did a Black Clover reaction recently, so you can check that out on the channel too, and anything else on there you're welcome to go see. So otherwise, guys, we're gonna get started now with episode 222. So here we go.
Here. I've been doing jobs for the Fairy Tail Guild for a while now, and each one's been more intense than the next. I need to step up my game to tackle them. And the best way to do that is to add some spells to my repertoire. And not just new spells, all new magic. Sweet!
Okay, well, we'll see how that goes for Lucy. Like I said before, guys, I don't have too much to say about the opening credits. I know I was told in the comments in one of the other videos that this little shot here with these, I kept saying it's like a mafia-looking type here. All the males here, all the females in the next shot. Like, it's just kind of done for the sake of the credits. It's not really connecting with anything in the arc, which I guess is fine. Like, I just, usually there's so much so much, and everything almost pretty much connects somehow into the episode. So but it was still kind of cool to see, at the very least, I just want to say. And so we got to learn a little bit more about Gray's old master last time, and this little shot there with Juvia, so that kind of makes sense why we see her now and here, and that little flicker of the scarf we just saw. Get to get all the main characters featured here, and kind of like I said last time, guys, I think it's really cool how, like, within the 1 second you get of these characters appearing, there is you get to showcase their abilities and their powers and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. We saw Biska, we saw that little like black creature. I don't know what that is yet, so I'm sure that's coming up at some point, and this monster thing is going to be coming up at some point. We have Fairy Tail and Sabretooth together in that shot, so maybe we'll see that soon. All right, let's get going.
Reason for the sudden interest? Well, I can wreck shop with the best of them, but take away my celestial keys and I'm helpless. If I were to learn transformation magic, I should be able to handle myself no problem.
Not to mention, it sounds totally wicked awesome.
Aye, sir!
I'm always looking for ways to step up my pranking game.
You'll never know what hit him. I should have figured as much. Transform! Transformation magic can get pretty complicated, but I'm sure you can master the basic level quickly enough. You really think so?
Sign us up!
Let's do this! For safety's sake, we should practice with a bit more open space. Why don't we all head somewhere outside?
Transformation magic. Something like that would help us get back into the spotlight.
If we follow them, we could learn to transform and be back in our primes by sundown.
Sounds like a plan.
Indeed. The idea has merit. Maybe I should learn to transform. Oh, there isn't a job. A new boutique just opened in Magnolia to rave reviews, and I intend to shop till I drop.
I've been
to get a new outfit or two, maybe I should tag along.
It's important for girls to stay in tune with the latest fashion.
Fashion isn't just for girls. Men can be stylish too.
Hell yeah! I was thinking of adding some pyrotechnics and a zoot suit to my stage outfit.
I've made my decision!
All right.
And those are the basic principles of transformation magic. I suppose it can't be helped. All right, then, we can give transformation a shot.
Awesome! You're like my favorite teacher ever, Mira.
It's about time.
I don't see this going well for those guys.
We'll start with something simple. A basic form transformation. Like so. At the basic level, your clothes stay the same.
Ah, that was it.
And the next level? Intermediate will change your clothes.
Oh, even her armor is perfect.
Yup, that's Erza, all right.
Memorizing even the smallest details will help you sell the illusion.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not exactly shaking in my sandals over here.
Natsu.
Huh?
I trust you and Gray have been behaving yourselves like I've asked you to.
Being true to the character is key.
If you want to be a master.
That's cool.
And if you make it to the advanced level, you can alter your physical form completely at will.
Whoa!
You look delicious.
She's flying!
You can change your abilities.
She's boxier than before.
Even your fighting strength can be altered this way.
Did you hear that? If we learn transformation magic, we're set.
I had a feeling I'd rock this.
You're so pretty.
Indiana Jones in
You're
the background.
not looking shabby either, Wendy.
You really think so? I was worried it might be a bit flashy.
Not at all. This is your chance to be bold, to show off your looks.
Now this is cool.
Perhaps too cool.
Oh my.
Are we dynamic or what?
We're the heroes this city deserves.
Like a couple of children at play.
No matter their age, men are always children.
Excuse me, sir, but what are those outfits?
You truly have a keen eye for fashion, Miss Erza. Legend has it, long ago, people donned those suits and defeated evil in this town as mighty superheroes! At least that's what the labels say. Am I good or am I good?
It's as comfortable as I
Oh, wow.
hoped. Perhaps even more so.
I had it tailored to your exact measurements.
I feel as if I'm breathing with power.
The only explanation is destiny. That suit has been waiting for you to put it on.
From now on, I am Fairy Woman, defender of Magnolia.
Oh, jeez.
So, do you think we should do something about this?
Natsu and Happy will try turning into Lucy. Lucy, you'll try Natsu.
Sure thing.
This is not going to go well.
What are we supposed to try?
If we pull this off, we could turn into our young, handsome selves again.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Then maybe my ex-wife will finally come back to me.
Maybe my wife will finally stop henpicking me and see me for the gorgeous hunk I truly am. And I can have my hairdo back again.
Oh, you forgot what he looks like.
Start by looking deep
been
into
so long.
each other's eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
That like big poof of hair at the top.
Look even closer. That's it. Try to take in all your partner's details.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, a pimple.
Shut up! The fact that you two are friends should help, but it goes even faster when the pair is extra close.
That's not what she meant.
Focus on the person. Very good. Now imagine that you
Oh,
have
Happy's
their
gonna
face
do it.
and
They won't,
body.
though.
Then focus your magic power on the picture of them in your head. Now unleash all of it! Transformation!
Transformation!
Nope. So tense. Nope, not these.
Transformation!
Oh,
Oh, look, it's a Lucy cat.
You passed the beginner's level.
Okay, my turn! Ah!
oh my goodness.
What the hell, dude? If you're gonna do that, then change your clothes too!
Great work, Natsu. Let's move on.
Man, we suck.
Yeah.
And would you put those away? We're in public!
Poor guy. He just wants to be young again. I can't remember, guys, if they ever actually showed his wife or not before this.
Damn it.
Ex-wife, I
If
should
could
say.
only learn to transform.
Man, it'd be nice to be in my prime.
Screw it.
So
One
sad. We
more
got like
try.
the Fields of Gold music
Worth
going
a
on. Like,
shot.
so touching.
Transformation! Oh, I'm burning up. My head
Oh,
is pounding.
it did work.
I feel like I'm about to split in half. What?
That's just terrible. There must be something we could do.
Are you kidding? No one could reach that kind of height. Stealing from innocent
man.
children is something I cannot abide, you villainous tree. This is a job for Fairy Woman. Take your balloon and know that justice was
That was
served.
a cool sound effect. Oh man, old tree.
Your thanks aren't necessary, little one, for I am a superhero.
I can't believe I forgot about the bingo tournament. Thanks for the lift, Missy.
This is a job for Fairy Woman. Yes, justice prevails. Evil rears its head. I will be there to whack it. Doesn't feel like I've dealt a blow to the forces of evil. What does it mean to be a superhero anyway? Do they exist because evil exists, or is there more to it? The city cries out, and Fairy Woman will answer the call.
Now I understand what all the commotion was about.
Oh, is this gonna be one of the
Smells
guys
familiar.
that they transformed into this thing?
It's Moscow.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it's Mako.
The Macau you once knew is gone forever! You can call me Mr. Purple!
Watch it, pal. You could have hurt someone.
He's out of control.
What happened to him?
Isn't it obvious? He turned into a big purple jerk.
Oh,
Wait, Wakaba? Is that you?
Nope, sorry, sweet cheeks. See, that wrinkle-old has-been you once turned down for a date was tossed aside like yesterday's stogie. I've been reborn as a hunky punk, but you could call me the Smoker.
Smoker.
You could poke someone's eye out with that hairdo.
I'm finally the in-your-face rebel and handsome devil I was always meant to be.
Hey, knock it off! Are you trying to destroy the city?
Then the transformation magic caused their constant stress to take on a physical form. Maybe she doesn't know? Wait, now that I think about it, they were upset about being overshadowed lately, not to mention feeling insecure over losing their hair and wishing they were more attractive. That's horrible!
Whatever the case, we have to stop them before Magnolia's nothing but rubble!
You're so dramatic. At the very least, our guild's rep will go back down the crapper.
Transformation!
I don't think it worked!
What do you have to picture to turn into construction paper and a bamboo shoot?
How should we know?
We thought of it.
Okay.
This is a job
Oh,
for
Fairy Woman to the rescue.
Erza? Sorry, I've never heard of Erza Scarlet. I am Fairy Woman. Fairy! Now, Fairy!
Even add the comic
Plain old superhero
word
is
effects.
over.
That's cool.
Dark and serious supervillains are what's hot, sweetheart.
You scum!
Sorry, fairy woman, but this turf is ours.
And you're not welcome!
Don't worry, I'll help you.
Me too!
Three of you stay out of this. I'm about to teach these scoundrels a lesson with my fairy fists of justice.
Ha! Yeah, that'll be the day!
Hold it. No one cares about superheroes.
Oh man,
now.
I forgot
It's
about
all
them.
about the dark hero now.
I am the iron flower that blooms in Magnolia, the dark hero
my
of
God.
black steel. Ferryman! I have no weaknesses, except trains.
And I'm his trusted sidekick, the ultimate warrior and seeker of justice. You can call me Fairy Boy. The stronger my foe, the harder they'll crumble.
Who are these chumps?
A mysterious duo appears. Are they friends or foes?
I have no weaknesses except trains.
Lily, right? Let them find out on their
Dying.
own. It'll
Leave these jerks to us.
Prepare for justice, evildoers.
You idiots have no honor! How dare you steal my climactic scene, imbeciles! This is the end! Try to embrace your fate with dignity, fairy!
Stealing. Yeah, I was gonna say he's like stole the scene.
Ursa's fighting without using any requests. She must be totally immersed in her role.
Fairy, wait!
My Snoop! My pompadour!
Wakaba!
You'll pay for this, fairy woman!
Looks like she did it.
I never doubted her for a minute.
What gives?
We finally turned back to normal.
Talk about lame. I didn't even get to throw a single punch at him.
Transformation magic's tougher than you thought.
I'm Fairy Woman!
I'm scared.
That's unexpected. What the?
What's wrong with your faces?
You've got to be kidding. We should be asking you that.
She's turned realistic.
A few days later.
All right.
If I ever try that crap again, shoot me.
I guess we'll just have to do our best as we are now.
The real question.
Oh my
is
gosh.
when will I change back to normal?
Hey, look! Apparently Fairy Woman, saved Magnolia again today.
She did. Huh.
That's so crazy. I don't even know what to say to this guy. This is quite comical, and being a superhero fan and a Batman fan, like it was just fun. It was a good time. I know quite fillery to say the least, guys, but I enjoyed it. Looks like we have another female-centered, I'm assuming, ending credits. So we'll let this play and see who this is in a moment. But yeah, Fairy Woman. I'm curious if Fairy Woman will be back in any future episodes, or if this was just like a one and done silly thing. I could totally see them doing, I know this is kind of old at this point, but I could totally see them doing some kind of like Fairy Woman miniseries, or like a 2-minute 6-episode thing, little mini adventures of Fairy Woman. I think would be quite comical. Don't know who this is yet, but oh my goodness. Oh, it's okay. It's Mira. Wow. That's cool. I've always just to talk a moment, guys, about Mira. I've always been surprised with Mira. Wow, yeah. Well, I'll talk more about Mira next time, but let's check out the preview since we're here, I guess.
I found this weird egg, so I'm warming it to see what'll happen.
Whoa, cool. Do you think it's
You
gonna
got
hatch
Ichiback and
I'm
the
not
Blue
sure yet,
Pegasus,
but if
and
it does, you'll have a little brother to
and more
play
of 'em.
with.
Are you for real? I'm
The
so
Wild guys are
excited.
back.
We'll need a name, though.
Right. If he's my little brother, then
Happy Mark II.
absolutely not.
Next time, it's Kemo Kemo. Okay, how about this? If
Camo
Mark II
Camo. Is this
no
going to be that
good,
giant
then
monster we
Happy
see in the
II.
credits?
No, that's basically the same.
Like it transforms or something? I don't know, guys. Let's find out. We're going to move on to episode 223. Here we go. Kind of like what I was saying last time, guys, about Mirajane. Like, when they first introduced her, like they kind of introduced her as like the poster, the public eye of Fairy Tail, like the one everyone sees, and she was always in like these issues, being like full spread issues and all that kind of stuff. And I thought it was a cool character, cool look and everything. But then I find out that she can like fight, and she has all these like demon abilities and all this cool stuff. So it was just very surprising. I just kind of wanted to mention that. I thought it was kind of cool. So it's always kind of fun to see Mirajane's abilities, like the transformation magic, a little bit. Got to learn more about that last time, so that was quite silly to say the least, but in a fun way. It was definitely made me laugh. Hope it made you laugh too, guys. So moving on to this one, guys. Looks like we have some crocodile man fighting.
Greetings, milady. How may I be of service?
See that awkward-looking crocodile monster? We need his scales for a client.
A straightforward task.
Thank you, kind sir.
It's been a pleasure to serve you as always. Farewell.
They didn't tell us to exterminate the poor guy. They just said that we should take a few scales.
Whatever.
Okay, let's get back to town and deliver the...
All right.
An earthquake?
Heads up, Natsu! Whoa, is that thing what I think it is?
A giant sky egg.
It's been 10 days.
And I haven't seen either of them by the guild since then. They said something about warming it up.
How warm did they say? Poached or scrambled?
Yeah, that egg, guys, it gave me a lot of flashbacks to like when that episode when they showed how they got happy. Like I feel like it just like was out of the blue. They had this egg. So.
Natsu, happy?
Based off the preview, I'm assuming this is going to be that little creature that we've seen and like the credits and stuff like that.
Whoa, what was that?
Not sure. We'll find out once I run it through.
Please don't swing your sword at the baby.
You okay, Natsu?
Hey, there you are.
10 days we went without sleeping.
It does have a certain charm to it up close.
Yup, I've seen uglier fur balls.
It's like a little Furby.
Where did I come from? Where am I going? Was I born for a reason? My first days of life were filled with questions, but instead of answers, I found warm hands and gentle smiles. I found that I didn't need to answer every question. That affection was enough.
It's Camo Camo!
Okay, so I'm assuming Kemo Kemo is the name of this thing. Guess we'll find out in a moment.
Your new name is Camo Camo. Happy? I'd like you to meet your new brother.
Hi! I guess this means that we're gonna have one more mouth to feed. Hey, wait! Do you think Kemo Kemo eats fish or what?
The signs are everywhere. This mystery pet spells nothing but trouble.
Yeah, but it seems too fluffy to cause much damage.
That puff could grow into a vicious beast for all we know.
You think so?
Is this a wizard's guild or a pet shop? I forget.
Like I'd bring a pet in here.
Welcome back, Makarov. We haven't seen you in a long
When it has
time.
an accident, it shall not be on the floor of this hall. Besides, that dog grows far too quickly.
Huh?
Yeah, he's right. Your pet grew like 2 inches.
He's not a damn pet.
Keep it if you must, but not in here.
Camo Camo, you could breathe fire.
You guys really are related.
That's no dog, it's a hellhound. We should shoot it.
I don't care what mean stuff you say about Camo Camo. I'm gonna keep him. You don't ditch family.
Master Makarov, I've come here today as an emissary of the Magic Council. I've been sent to inform you of the Council's newly established Wizard Exchange Program. Each guild that made it to the Grand Magic Games proper will send wizards to work with each other's guild. The goal is to foster cooperation and the sharing of knowledge amongst you.
A wizard exchange program?
You may send 5 wizards of your choosing.
Hey, Gramps, pick me, will ya? I love to learn stuff, not to mention this will be the perfect chance for me to ask around about Camo Camo.
Natsu, no offense, but you don't even know what exchange wizard means.
Still gonna be one. Are you coming too, Happy?
Aye! Guess I'll go with them. Pretty sure they'll start a war if they're unsupervised.
Going somewhere?
The bathroom, if that's okay.
And neglect your education? I don't think so.
Education, my butt. You just like to boss me around.
You're not just cute, you're adorable.
Now you're ignoring me too?
Hey! Happy! Camo Camo! Let's go!
Welcome, friends. It's been too long. Man.
Thank you for having us.
I smelled you coming for miles, Erza.
Having once intertwined your parfum with my own, I'm attuned to your scent.
This is Kemo Kemo. Have you ever seen someone like him?
No. Sniff, sniff. His parfum is unlike any beast I've smelled.
Thanks, man. I washed him earlier today.
I know. As long as he doesn't bite our patrons, he can stay.
What patrons?
All right. Show them to the dressing room.
Right this way, please.
Man, for a time I felt true beauty was beyond improvement.
The girls are looking fine. They're looking fierce. Who showed them how to work
I
it?
did. Man.
Too much. He always cracks me up, this guy.
These dresses are rather elegant.
Natsu!
He just goes like this constantly. Like,
So your hands
that's
in
just
hand.
how he keeps his hands. That's so
My
funny.
sworn duty to ensure you have a good time, so drink up, bucko.
Looks like someone's having fun.
Yeah, but it is definitely not the customer.
In case you were wondering, I'd never let anyone treat me like that.
Hey, take a look at this guy. Do you know what to feed him?
Man.
Hey, would you like a refill?
Wow, you must be new, cutie. That's not your job.
Honestly, I have worked in the service industry, but nothing like this.
Hey, could you stop shaking real quick and give us some advice?
Natsu, look around.
Leave her alone! Who do you think you are? Someone above the no pets rule, it seems.
He is not my pet, and his name's Camo Camo.
Whatever it is, it's totally grotesque! Just get out of here!
Test, you say? We have to take this?
There we go. Now it's just as bad as I thought it'd be.
Okay, everyone, that's enough. Calm down.
Did you just breathe fire to protect me? Oh, you grew up so fast.
Fun as this was, I think it's time for you all to move along.
Dang it, Natsu!
I hear these voices. Something tells me I should listen.
Lots of Kemo Kemo.
Looks weird. Having that in common, I'm surprised he didn't know.
All Graham said is that I can't keep him in the guild hall.
Just a couple of days ago, the thing was even smaller than Happy, and it doesn't eat or drink, so how is it growing?
Makarov's the biggest freak I've ever had the mixed emotions of meeting. If he's never seen it, then I guess it's a new species.
Mixed emotions
Want
of me.
me to give it a
That's
spin?
funny.
No thanks. We do appreciate the offer, though.
Why would Fairy Tale send a lazy slacker like you instead of Juvia?
I'm not here because I want to be.
So what you got there?
Stone tablets washed up from the sea. My task is to decipher them, but they're written in a tongue both foreign and ancient. Thus, your help would be invaluable.
So how does all this stuff go together?
Certain passages from these tablets can also be found in this book. Here it is.
Where's Levy? You gotta get Levy on this.
Hey, look!
Was that gonna be the egg of...
I also have this dictionary, but the calligraphies are deviant, so it's easy to confuse.
We need Levy. Is there some way we can get her over here?
Not an option. As an aspiring novelist, you're the best hope we
I'll
have.
try to help, but reading more than 10 words at once makes my head hurt.
Stop making her wait, Gray. A date. Pick one. Do it. Shut up. Get off my back.
Be quiet! Lucy can't work through your racket.
Let's see. That sun. Blessing.
Hey, there's something stuck to the back of this tablet.
Who's there now?
You want it to be a small private affair? You're only inviting close friends? Are you not
Looks like a
proud
cluster
your
of
wife?
seashells.
The picture shows people running away from smoke. How does that tie in?
I have a feeling that's gonna be the egg, so this is all connected with the Kemo Kemo.
Enough out of you.
Well, now we'll never know.
You idiots! You could have hurt someone.
My, the vigor of youth is astounding, but since no one was hurt and the tablets are fine...
Poor Jura.
Everything I've heard about your guild is true. Get out!
This is gonna be a mermaid heel.
I missed you. You missed me too? That's nothing to be ashamed of. Say it loud. Aw, let it out and you'll blush no more.
I missed you! Wow, that was completely embarrassing.
What, that shout or the running leap into my arms before it? We were even on the beach.
Never again. For reasons unknown, they've been washing up along the shore. We threw them on the menu as a special, and now they're a trademark.
Oh, you think you could spare a bite from me, please?
Yeah, no prob.
The service may be terrible, but that drag is on point. Once I got their wigs on, I was nearly fooled myself.
Yeah, but if someone did notice...
Right. If word got out that our girls-only guild had been infiltrated by the courser sex, it'd be a PR
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that was Gray. I could tell that was Natsu in there, but totally missed it was Gray. Oh my god.
The guild's reputation will never recover from this. Ever.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We'll be leaving now.
Please do.
Get around!
It's not quite as impressive when there's only two of you.
I have to imagine they're going to go to Sabretooth after this one.
The Wild Boys are with Quattro Cerberus once more. That's the only name that feels right, really.
Just your run-of-the-mill Quattro Cerberus fighting exercise!
It's on now!
Cut it out! Both of you!
Oh my.
Something doesn't feel right. It's like I've forgotten something really important. And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember.
I'm starting to think that you are a
Not
new
going to bode
species.
well.
We've
I got
asked
that
all
feeling,
over the
guys.
place and no one's got a clue.
Oh, can walk
who
now?
cares what
It's
you
that
are?
big.
You're family and that's what matters.
You got that right.
Are either of you serious about this exchange program?
Don't think we'd have been kicked out of every single guild we'd been to if they were.
Hey, accidents happen. We had fun. Who cares?
Well, aren't you positive?
Hey, Natsu! How's it going, Sting? A long time no see ya?
You gotta hurry. They've canceled the exchange program.
Huh?
That island.
What about it?
Is it not where it's supposed to be or something?
It shouldn't be at all. Popped out of the ocean 3 days ago.
Could it have been an underwater volcano? Islands don't just appear.
I did consider that. Problem is, there's already a forest on it.
So, we got this message from the Magic Council.
In it, we ask you to survey this island. And do it together.
Oh, Woodley's there.
Sabretooth and Fairy Tale as one.
Came a long way to check if they got your mail.
Everywhere you've been, mysterious stories of arson, vandalism, and restaurant terrorism have followed.
Mr. Lahar stopped by the guild for a visit just before we left, so we decided to come here together.
The island is dangerous. So,
That's it? Hey, is something wrong?
That important thing that I've forgotten? Sometimes I try too hard to remember it. When that happens, my head gets dizzy and my thoughts go dim. This might be a bad time for me to do this.
I was going to say, guys, it's
I don't
all
know
connected.
What would be better, and I can't do nothing.
The slabs, the fish and stuff creeping up on the shore, and Kemo Kemo's appearance, and all that stuff. I'm sure it's all connected. So, looks like we're going to find out next time. But we'll let these credits play because I don't know who this is yet. So we're going to find out. So yeah, guys, it was fun. It was enjoyable to see all the guilds again and all the characters, just kind of touch base with them and kind of reconnect with them. Like, oh wow, I don't know who this is. But yeah, but getting back to what I was saying, it's cool just to kind of see them all back together a little bit and going from there. Don't know who this is. Oh, is this Kagra? This might be back from that little blurb that Erza mentioned about being at the beach with her last time they saw each other. And maybe it's from this moment. So, spilling her ice cream. My goodness. Well, there you go for Kagra fans. I enjoy Kagra quite a bit. She was pretty cool. Very loved her fights in the games. That was really cool. So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna move on to the next episode and see what happens next with Kemo Kemo. So let's go. All right, guys. Moving on to 224 now, and we're gonna see what happens next with Kemo Kemo and this island that's just dangerous.
Anything else you can tell us?
Doesn't know much else. But
there's some being on that island that's alive. I keep my phrasing vague because of the nature of the signal we detected. Human or animal, it was too strange to identify.
so I have to assume whatever they're saying is alive on the island is like the mom or the parent of Kemo Kemo, that that little shadow that kind of flew overhead and dropped the egg. I'm assuming that's what they're gonna find.
Should you need support or reinforcement, launch a flare.
So I was originally thinking, guys, that maybe Kemo Kemo just grew so big, and that's like that big beast thing in the credits that we see. But maybe it's going to be the parent of Kemo Kemo that they have to like fight or something in this episode.
That's weird. How does
time will tell. I guess we'll see, guys.
Get footpaths?
Maybe people used to live here a long time ago. Like before the island sunk in the first place.
An island sinking I can understand, but why would it pop back up?
They look all dark and scary, like they're
Yeah, kind of like too, like I've been saying, guys. The stone tablets from Jura, I bet, are coming from these ruins or this island. And the whole issue with the fish, with mermaid heel, is going to be, something else related with this island appearing as well. So it's going to all be connected.
Please try to take this assignment seriously.
I remember them as well. From the back of the stone tablet at Lamia Scale.
Forget those shells! We've hit the jackpot!
Deep sea fish, like the ones from Mermaid.
There you go.
My lunch. You smell so exotic!
Oh my goodness.
The heck is that? We found our target. The ruins. Let's go.
Right.
The council couldn't tell that thing from a human?
Hey, Natsu! That thing's a sea serpent! Never heard of one.
No, well, it's about what it sounds like. Looks like a serpent, lives in the sea.
Then why is it not there right now?
Had wings to be a dragon. Serpent.
They launched a flare!
What happened? Such monstrous size.
Sorry about the delay. How goes it?
What is that thing? I've no idea, but Fairy Tail and Sabretooth are fighting it as we speak.
Are we trapped? Please, I don't want to die in the dark!
Kemo Kemo, I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah, so my little prediction, guys, is either something like the serpent just got stuck on the island as it was coming up back from the surface, or maybe the serpent is trying to protect something on the island and it actually lives there. Or the island itself is alive. Who knows at this point? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just watch.
We're gonna have to put this monster down soon.
Yeah.
Forget soon! It's now!
Ice cannon! Shadow dragon! White dragon!
Steve's as good at kicking butts as ever!
Yep, and so is Rogue!
Oh, I guess it wasn't a big threat. They defeated it already.
Amazing!
Looks cool. Too bad we can't read it.
Actually, these words are in the same script as the tablet Jura showed us.
You okay? Actually, no. I can't move. I'm too tired.
I think I know what you mean now.
You're injured. What happened?
I've no idea!
They both keeled over out of nowhere. It just doesn't make any sense.
Get them back to the ships at once.
Right, and after that, I'll come back for you.
There's no need. Go on.
I like Doran Bolt's character, but I'm like, and as Mest back on the island, guys, they kind of first introduced him. He, you know, posed as a fairy tale member. The whole, I'm excited to eventually go back and rewatch that arc because I feel like I missed a few things with Mest and everything. But I know that, you know, he had this connection with Wendy. I don't really know the details of it, but you know, he saw something in her. He cares for her a lot, and you know, after the whole island arc, they, oh my, he's big now, even bigger.
You always were a fast grower, but
this is freaky.
Wow. So yeah, anyway, you guys, just kind of what I was saying before.
Stay strong, Gray.
I'm losing my focus, guys. I'm just distracted what's happening here. So they're all fainting from whatever mist is going on. Attacked it from the water serpent or from the island
Take it from here, Rogue. Just as soon as
itself?
I can move.
Is it poison? How are things on the island?
When I left, their fight against the serpent raged on.
Did it bite them?
No, I'm told that they fainted without warning, just like your men. I have a theory, but you aren't going to like it.
You think that this is some sort of virus?
Find these two a cabin.
Uh-oh.
Lahar! Wake up!
See, anyway, guys, with getting back to Mest, what I was trying to say before is, like, after the island, you know, he had this whole falling out, I feel like, with Fairy Tail. You know, when they realized he wasn't a real member and he was kind of like tricking them and everything. You know, he had good intentions, but just they kind of left like a sour, like, you know, feeling against him a little bit, I got. But then, you know, later on, and I think in the Infinity Clock arc we saw Mest again, he knew, all the Fairy Tail members disappeared at the 7-year gap and all that kind of stuff. He learned, you know, just through Lahar and everything that they kind of got brought back and they were back, but I don't think he ever really talked to them or faced them in person himself. He was always then at that point, you know, a member of the council, and he, you know, so I feel like they never really showed any type of wrap up or conclusion with Mest and Fairy Tail itself. I don't know if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing some stuff. So I was kind of like, you know, I remember the scene where he kind of like learned with Lahar that Wendy and Fairy Tail were back from the, you know, from their journey on the island, but he never really confronted them. The whole Infinity Clock, he kind of was off on the side, and even in the Eclipse arc, he was off on the side with Cobra and stuff, but not really with any, you know, Wendy or any of the other members until now. So I'm curious if they're gonna, you know, bring any of that up or touch on it a little bit more, or if they're just gonna act like they've, you know, known him and knew that he's a member of the council and all that stuff for a while. So I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm missing some stuff, but I just thought I'd talk about that since we got all the time, since they're stuck in this area right now.
Never figure out what this word was since half of it was missing. But it's a border piece, so
We got
it
a
should
puzzle
line
to
up
build.
somewhere. Just not there. There either.
Go back to the council. Tell them to sink it.
What about the wizards on it?
This isn't pleasant, but it must be done. We can't let the virus reach the mainland.
But I can't.
Who will be left to save the kingdom if you become infected yourself?
I wasn't getting it, guys. I thought they're acting like it's a virus where it's like hurting them and making them sick. I thought it was just like making them lose their energy and putting them to sleep or something. Looks like it's more serious than that.
Look, I found the spot!
So what does it say?
The sun confers its blessing on the tree. Photosynthesis. A poison which would cause disaster can be cleansed by this one thing. The sprouting seed.
Oh.
Protector?
Come on, Rogue.
Getting serious. Kemo Kemo now?
The Protector! It's you!
So he is the monster from the...
That thing that I had forgotten came back. I finally understand what it is that I am and what I was born to do. I was never once an it to Natsu. I was family. Now I can protect him and make him proud.
Wow.
We breathed a ton of that smoke and we're fine! Huh? That smoke comes from Kemo Kemo's body, right? We were underground with him for hours. Everyone else got sick, but the three of us had a steady supply of antidote. That smoke you're afraid of. This island's alive and it's releasing a virus, but Kemo Kemo's breath should cleanse the whole
So
place.
smoke is the cure. Oh, and okay, it all makes sense now.
Is that Kemo Kemo?
Let's back him up, Happy! Come on! All right, Kemo Kemo, let's give this thing an ultra warm welcome!
Something underneath the waves has caused this island to sink its surface for millennia. And every time it rises up, it bears a poison from the sea. Long ago, people built a civilization here, unaware of the calamity awaiting them. They would have died out quickly, but Kemo Kemo saved them.
Crazy, even after all that time.
Wow.
When the island rises, so does he. To cleanse it!
I'm a little hesitant to say this, guys, because it's a little silly, but I have seen the Tinkerbell movie, Legend of the Never Beast, and I'm getting huge vibes. Very, very similar story to this, where there's this Never Beast, you know, Kemo Kemo, and he is the protector, but everyone thinks he's like a villain. Everyone, you know, thinks he's like some big scary monster, but he's a good one, and he's actually trying to help everybody and protect, you know, everyone from this situation. So, and that's what I kind of feel like is happening here. So that, you know, the island every millennia, like it says, it's releasing this toxin into the air, and Kemo Kemo exists to prevent that from killing everybody. And so now he's going to disappear back into the island or go back underwater for the next millennia. Maybe he'll age out. Maybe, like, you know, he'll release an egg in a million years, and then that Kemo Kemo will do the thing again. So maybe it's something like that.
Don't do this, Kemo Kemo! We're family!
Something's changed.
It's going to be sad.
What's wrong? We can figure it out! Can you hear me?
Oh, he's becoming the island. He's going to weigh it down to put it underground or underwater.
That's weird. Come on, let's go home!
I wish I could.
Huh?
But look at me. My body is fused into the forest. When the island sinks, I'll go down with it.
God, so
There's
sad.
gotta be another way!
I'm going to absorb the last of the virus. By the time it's done, we'll be beneath the sea. You should go.
No way! Not unless you're coming too!
I'm so sorry.
Why would you be sorry?
Because I won't be able to protect you ever again.
I'm not gonna leave you here!
He's gonna stay?
You can still change your mind! Just come back home, please!
Natsu, I was in Fairy Tale.
What's that?
I was a member too, right?
Of course you were! You still are! Fairy Tale is a family, and you're a part of it! That isn't gonna change, not ever!
Thank you for being my daddy.
These like silly, goofy episodes, man, hit you in the feels. They get real on you. Especially the last three that we've been doing.
I let him die!
Let's go home.
Try and make me!
Time to go.
Oh, goodness. That's sad.
I failed. He was like family to me, but I couldn't save him.
Cute little
Not
thing.
so. You did right by him. Think about the people of that island. Kemo Kemo saved them, and yet they're gone today. That doesn't mean he failed them. He gave them time to love and to grow. Exactly what you gave him.
She's right. You helped him find his purpose, and you had fun along the way.
Hope we meet again.
I wonder if the
sometime
acorn
soon.
will become anything, like if it'll plant a tree or somehow Kemo Kemo will regrow from it or something like that. I don't know. Guess we'll see.
Don't forget to lock the door!
Aye, sir!
And I can't remember too, guys. Okay, so he did plant it. That's cool.
Of course they will.
I can't remember if they ever really showed Natsu and Happy's house before, or if this is a new thing in these episodes, but I don't know. All right, we have another fan service ending. Happy on the ball. Paw prints and fish. We have, I don't know yet. Looks like there's a tail, though. I'm really liking this song. It's good. Oh, is this is Miliana, right? I see the logo and the tail, of course. So, all right, yep. Now I can tell on her face. There's the identification there. So yeah, there you go for Miliana fans. She was cool. She was one that I never really expected to come back. Like they had her introduction in like the Tower of Heaven arc, and it was really cool to kind of see her again and see how it really brought like this sense of to the story with Erza. When she showed up, it was like, oh man, they have this whole history with Erza, and now what's going to happen with that? So it was really cool that how they brought her in other areas of the especially the games and everything like that too. So all right, let's see what happens next.
Help me, Natsu!
You don't need help. You've got a killer afro.
Yeah, no, it's going haywire because of all this stuff.
All right, we have a Thunder Legion-centric episode, it looks like.
Don't be stupid. Tamp it down for me, will you?
All right, fine. Yow! It zapped me!
Sheesh, are you okay?
Yeah, sure. That gave me an idea, though.
My electric hair must have given you a brain jolt.
Looks like he's dealing with some stuff.
Lightning Man! So, since the afro's here to stay and all, can I call you Froby?
Very Thunder Legion-centric episode. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna end the video today, guys. But we will be back soon to see what happens next with Loxus. I enjoyed the Kemo Kemo story. I thought that was really cute by the end, and really sad, of course, by the end. Of course, with those little cute creatures and animals and stuff like that, you never want to see them die or go away or anything like that. So it was touching, especially the end. But I enjoyed it quite a bit. So we only have, guys, 2 more episodes until we officially begin the Tartarus arc. So next video, guys, will be the 2 episodes. I don't know how much of a filler type episode they will be, but we will find out together. And like I kind of always say, these filler episodes, while silly at times, they still are fun, and they definitely give you guys opportunities to learn about these other minor characters. So next episode, I'm expecting to learn more about Loxus and the Thunder Legion itself. So we'll be back soon for that, guys. So be on the lookout for that. Hoping to have next videos again coming out every Tuesday and Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. So keep checking back for those. And otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. If you've stuck around with me this long, I do appreciate it as always. So thanks for watching again, and have a great day. Take care.